fell over there. I've been putting a few hours in on this truck here. It's been apart for quite a while, and I put Lesu axles in it, front and back, and suspension, and a transfer case. It's quite a pain in the ass actually, but it's come together now finally with a lot of work. I wasn't happy with how the rear suspension was, so I made up some blocks here. Can't see them that well, but it actually lifts it about 1/4 of an inch, and it's still just barely level. So it sits really low in the back end if you put one of these kits in all the way around and don't modify that. I believe this is an older kit, so I'm not sure if there's been some upgrades. Another thing that happened was when you'd lift the truck up, the suspension would fall down because there was nothing to hold the springs in place. I don't like that either. I've kind of got it all haywired together here with using some dog bone shafts that I cut and welded together. I actually drilled these out to a larger size. The shafts are out of a boomerang, so the balls on the end are bigger than the stock truck stuff. So I drilled those out last night, and I got the steering and everything working finally in it. So all that's pretty slow now. This truck has a reduction head of the transmission. A wiring nightmare. Everything crammed under there. Speakers in the rad. Modified an 8.4 volt battery. I ripped the 3 cells off the back end of it and resoldered them so I could make the battery an L shape to fit into the cab. It's a crowded house. Still have more work to do. There's two ESCs in here. I'm going to put a plug on the back for when I'm testing the trailers. And this one's actually a switch, and that's to run the water tank when I put the water tank on the truck. So I got sound in it now as well. It's a little slower in first gear because the transfer case is a 2-to-1, so that's good. It was hard to spread water before. A little slow enough. I haven't got the locking axles working yet either. I think I'm just going to lock the rears and leave them that way. It's flat out in first. The speed's pretty decent. Alright, it looks good. I think shined up the stacks again and the fuel tanks. Trying to get it together for the Duncan show here coming up in 2.5 weeks or whatever it is. The ATHS show. So yeah, anyway. Looking alright, I guess. Kind of neat to have some sound in it. Have a little slower. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave the 5th wheel plate on for Duncan and be able to tow a trailer, or if I'll put the water tank back on so that we can water the roads like we did last year as we make them. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching.